So we're now here for day 2 of Sema, and my first day got uploaded last night. If you haven't checked it out already, go check it out. There's definitely some super cool stuff. I went through most of the wheel and tire building just because there wasn't a whole lot in there that I really was interested in. Didn't talk to too many people and whatnot. So if you haven't checked out the video, go check it out. We're getting ready to start day 2, and it's only about 7:45, so let's figure out where we need to be for the first time, their first part. So yeah. So here we've got a super sick Bronco with a Golf livery. Definitely wish they did something a little bit different with like your fender flares and your, well, the wheels actually I think look pretty good, but the fender flares, if you would paint those and maybe the mirrors, this thing would look way cleaner, but still pretty sick. This truck here looks really good. You've got your looks like a rose gold with your blue. It looks super sick. The colors go great together, and the wheel size is super sweet. Another thing I noticed is pretty cool is the slab bed on it. Super sick. You've got a full audio system in the back with your drop hitch. Everything pretty clean. Yeah, can't forget about the GTR. It's pretty dope as well. I definitely don't think this was out here yesterday. This thing is super clean. The color is awesome. I don't know if this has a body kit on it or not. But this thing is fantastic. So I thought that all of the truck stuff was at the central hall, which is kind of the main thing, and everything was outside already. I was very wrong. There's a lot more truck stuff out here at the West Hall, I think it is. Super cool. So they have a transportation system. If you want to, you can take a Tesla, or you ride in a Tesla to get to each of the halls underground, which is really neat. But it's completely free. It's definitely pretty cool. It's a cool system. But yeah, so we've got a lot of really cool stuff out here too as well. Liberty Walk Urus is super sick. These things, just the Urus from factory is already super aggressive, so the Liberty Walk kit makes it 10 times as aggressive. Definitely a super sick car. But next to the Urus, you have the Liberty Walk Supra. Super cool. I thought TJ's was actually a really good design. TJ Hunt from the Street Hunter company. He talked about how he thought the wing was a little bit based off of theirs. This is a very bubbled car, so having a lot of hard lines on this is definitely super different. But I think they did a really good job of integrating the hood and keeping it going. But the whole aspect of this kit is pretty cool. This is actually, if I'm correct, this is a manual car. It is a manual, so they made essentially 500 of these cars in manual. I've had the chance to build one of these cars. It wasn't a wide body, but this exact paint code and paint, it was one I was able to build. It was a manual, so they made 250 in this and then 250 in a black with a lot of flake as well. But definitely a really cool build. These things are absolutely gnarly. They did a killer job on this. These have dual motors in the back, both carbureted. Definitely really cool. Totally different. You don't see this kind of thing every day, that's for sure. Same goes for this one. I believe this is like a Volkswagen. Definitely pretty cool. Got a turbo on the back. Your exhaust just going straight up from a company called Sam's Customs. Really cool build. Definitely keep it up. Now this thing is definitely way bigger in person. These are some super knobby tires. The rack on the back is pretty sweet as well. This one looks like it's custom rack, like I've never seen it before, and most of them are make sure they know what brand it is. but the wheel setup is perfect for this. It could use a little bit more paint in my opinion, but it looks really, really cool as it is. This truck here is kept really, really clean. Not too big, not too small. I don't think it's definitely a really good size. So I thought it was all just murdered out, all black. There, I was very, very wrong. This is just like my truck. You've got the blue top half. It's really, really dark blue, navy, but then you also have a gray to go with it. And they ended up doing a gray wheel. Super, super sick. I'm saying super a lot, so we're gonna stop doing that now. But the wheels are perfect for this truck. I mean, the lift is just the right height, I think. Definitely something you can drive around and cruise with, but also not something you have to be scared to take out on the road. Here we got a really cool steel body. Camera doesn't show how bright that green actually is. The green is unbelievably bright, but the chrome with the green and the black actually look really, really good. I think everything with this truck is perfect. I don't think I would have done anything different. Tire-wise, tires are the perfect size, not too small, not too big. You're not doing too much. So, and it's the same with the orange. They didn't overdo the orange with the body. It fades into the gray at the front of the truck. Looks fantastic. So a lot of this West Hall is basically just a lot of detail, a lot of wrap, a lot of tint, a lot of PPF. But in front of it's a lot of ATV, off-road, camping kind of stuff. There's some really neat stuff. There's lighting even. But the only thing is there's not a whole lot of stuff I don't think that you guys would like to see. There's some things I'm going to take and this is going to all be in an edit. Other than that, right now this is about all for day 2. There's one more building I haven't been in that I've been told has a lot of really, really cool stuff. It shouldn't be too crazy like this is with just the PPF and the wrapping and stuff, because all of the cars that they have in here, they're working on their wrapping, they're tinting, one of the two. So but the other building that I should be going to today will have a lot more cars for you guys. I don't actually know who built this car, but this car is absolutely wild. The color's pretty crazy. The vents, it almost looks like TJ's GT3 or M4 car, but I mean, the vents are a little bit different, much smaller than the actual GT3 Cup cars. The side vents are very similar, but you can see it has a lot of aero on it. Definitely pretty cool. It's got a full white cage, but it's got the same exact interior TJ's car has. This thing is pretty wild. Got a lot of angle for a car that has more curves than anything. Other than that though, it's definitely a pretty cool car. The Liberty Walk McLaren looks really, really wild. Like I've said before and I'll say it again, wagons you just can't go wrong with, man. This color is awesome. Then the accent yellow also looks really, really good. So this thing's pretty killer, man. Gotta say, wide body's super aggressive. It's not too much, it's not too little. Looks just right. I think one of the things they tried to do with the Mark IV Super is add that line like the new ones. It really just brings out a lot. It's definitely super different, but this is one of the best body kits I think I've ever seen for one of these cars. You got your right-hand drive, your bright seats. The color is great too. Super, super aggressive. But the next couple of cars next to it, including this NSX, are super wild. Again, we have another K-Truck that's got a lot of custom carbon done. This thing's pretty wild. I think it's electric. Maybe not. It's a fully electric G-Wagon, I believe. Maybe I'm just wrong. Yeah. Definitely pretty wild. Not something you always see every day. So we have made it into our last building of the show. Starting to get a little bit tired here, but maybe some caffeine around here somewhere, we'll find out. This last building, I think tomorrow is Thursday and they're still open on Friday. I'm going to come in on Thursday, kind of finish up some things that maybe I didn't get to see. whatnot, things like that. And then Friday, I might come for just the morning till about noon and call it a day. And just go from there. But yeah, so here's a Rowalt Porsche. Check this thing out. Definitely a really good looking color. I don't know how I feel about the red though. The red and black doesn't really match with the pink paint scheme. Other than that, pretty cool car. This thing here is pretty sick. Obviously it's a 400Z or a Proto Z, whatever you want to call it. But the roof scoop actually looks really, really sick. Along with the carbon hood. The fender flares are pretty good. And the spoiler flows really, really well with this car. Here we've got an SF90. These things are a hybrid V8. They're super fast. They're pretty sweet. So yesterday was kind of interesting. I'm kind of doing the outro the next day. I forgot about it, but it was definitely not as much as the first day. I kind of went into more of the detailing side, the PPF, the wrap. Nothing too crazy, but yeah. So here's the outro for today. I appreciate you guys watching. It's probably not as long as a video, but thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Please subscribe, comment what you'd like to see, so the last day I can get some stuff filmed. And thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. I'll see you guys tomorrow.